biological warfare at its finest. You guys have to watch this clip. It's very important.
Now to two Chinese nationals with ties to the University of Michigan facing federal charges, accused of smuggling a dangerous biological agent through Detroit Metro Airport.
33-year-old Yunqing Jian and her boyfriend Zunyong Liu are charged with conspiracy, smuggling, making false statements to investigators, and visa fraud.
Here's why this could have been such a big deal. Federal prosecutors calling the pathogen a potential agro-terrorism weapon that could be used for targeting crops like wheat, barley, corn, and rice.
7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed was in federal court and has more.
On Tuesday, 33-year-old Yunqing Jian made her initial appearance at the federal courthouse in downtown Detroit, right behind me, in front of Magistrate Judge Kimberly Altman. Jian, a postdoc research fellow at the University of Michigan from China, has been charged with smuggling a biological pathogen that has been described as a potential agricultural terrorism weapon.
That is kind of scary. You kind of just don't understand why something like this would happen.
U of M students Camilla Webb and Tanvi Dega are trying to wrap their heads around how it all happened. This 25-page federal complaint outlines how the alleged crime transpired at Detroit Metro Airport on July 27, 2024. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers detained Jian's 34-year-old boyfriend, Zunyong Liu, also a Chinese national, for carrying Fusarium graminearum, a plant-based pathogen. The complaint describes this fungus as capable of producing mycotoxins that adversely affects crops, humans, and animals, causing billions of dollars in economic losses globally each year.
Good googly, my goodness. Can you guys imagine what all came through our U.S. border during those 4 years? Something to think about, isn't it?
During the investigation, Leo initially denied possessing the pathogen, but later admitted to bringing it into the country for research at the University of Michigan, where Jian worked in the lab.
It's kind of shocking that our resources are being used for something like this.
A joint investigation by the FBI and CBP reviewed electronic communications between Leo and Jian. Evidence showed discussions on shipping biological materials and research activities at the lab prior to Leo's arrival. Additionally, electronic records indicate Jian's involvement in previous smuggling activities.
I would have never expected something like that to happen at our school.
Investigators also found evidence linking Jian to the Chinese Communist Party and receiving funding for her postdoctoral work from a foundation largely supported by the Chinese government. Now, Jian is being held in federal custody until Thursday, June 5th. That's when Magistrate Judge Altman will decide on Jian's detention or bond at the next hearing. Meanwhile, Jian's boyfriend, Leo, was denied entry into the U.S. and was sent back to China on the day of the incident.